A tragic incident occurred on May 16, when one of the accused in a robbery and attempted murder case allegedly committed suicide while in police custody at the Zuneboto police station. The inauguration Mass of Pope Leo XIV was held at the Vatican, attended by dignitaries from around the world, including Honorable Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Sri Harivansh Narayan Singh. The International AIDS Candlelight Memorial 2025 was observed at Amipoto Prayer Fellowship ZTSBC Zuneboto under the theme Don't Forget to Remember. The Directorate of Information and Public Relations (DIPR) emerged champions of the Open Penalty Shootout Tournament organized by the Kohima Baptist Krisaro Kroto at IG Stadium Kohima on May 17, 2025. Former All Assam Students Union (AASU) General Secretary Sankor Jyoti Barua was arrested by Dibrugarh Police on May 19 in connection with a violent altercation at a petrol pump in Duliajan. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Primetime. This is Shamita Sinha. Here is the news in details. A tragic incident occurred on May 16 when one of the accused in a robbery and attempted murder case allegedly committed suicide while in police custody at the Zuneboto police station. According to SP Zuneboto K. Kapfo, the accused were arrested on 10 May based on a FIR launched by the chairman and secretary of the Yazami Village Council. The charge is of trying to rob money and attempted murder, which occurred at Yazami village on 26 April 2025 at 5 p.m. in the residence of victim Loseto Awomi. The accused Ato Vikie, 35 years old, was arrested on 10th May at 10:30 p.m. and Tohekhu, 52 years old, was arrested by the following day at 11 a.m. As per the CCTV footage, at 2 to 10 p.m., the deceased was last seen going to the toilet and locker was well maintained as per standards. Authorities conducted medical examination on the 11th, the 13th, and the 15th, so it was not evident that the accused was under psychological stress. The investigation report will be made public in due course of time, and to build up public confidence, better monitoring was ensured in the place. Thus, UD has been registered and investigation is in full swing. Non-locals residing in Mokokchung district who have not yet registered or renewed their inner line permit and AKM census card, the AO Students Conference has announced their registration and renewal date for drive for them. The drive will be conducted from May 20 to May 23, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the AKM Conference Hall. AKM has appealed to all ward chairmen, village councils, employers, and guarantors to ensure that non-locals within their jurisdiction complete the required registration within the stipulated period. The office emphasized that unchecked immigrant poses as a serious threat to the indigenous population and the preservation of the Naga cultural identity. These are the required documents for registration: renewal, valid inner line permit (ILP), AKM census card, a guarantor, no object certification form the ward or village council chairman, including house owner's name, house number, tenant's name, official seal, and signature of the competent authority. On May 17, 2025, ATMA Mokokchung Chuchuyim Lang Blog conducted a farm school program at Salwa Lamang village to promote agricultural technologies and encourage farmer-to-farmer knowledge transfer. The program commenced with a prayer followed by a brief inaugural session. Chubayanla Jamir from ATMA Chuchuyim Lang Blog delivered an overview of the objectives and significance of the farm school initiatives. Meren, the orchard owner and appointed farm teacher, shared a history of the orchard's establishment and led a training session on orange orchard management. Aulemi Kichu, BTM of Chuchuyim Lang Block, conducted a hands-on demonstration on the preparation and application of waste decomposer, explaining its benefits in sustainable farming. To support the participants, various agricultural inputs includes tools, gloves, seeds, waste decomposer, and knapsack sprayers were distributed. A total of 28 farmer students attended and actively participate in the program. In Wokha, the District Chamber of Commerce and Industry (WDCCI) has officially announced an indefinite business shutdown starting from May 19, 2025. This decision follows the state government's refusal to include a business representative in the Urban Local Bodies (ULBS), which has raised serious concerns within the local business community. The WDCCI emphasizes that this protest is not confrontational but is driven by a commitment to justice, fair representation and equity within the governance. The business community feels excluded from the decision-making process, which it views as an oversight in governance and a denial of stakeholders' rights. The WDCCI has given a reasonable 2-week period for the state government to address the issue, but since no action was taken, they were left with no choice but to proceed with the shutdown as a last resort. The Chamber stands in solidarity with the Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industry (CNCCI) in advocating for the rights and democratic representation of trade bodies. The WDCCI has urged all stakeholders, including the general public, consumers, and civil society organizations, to support their cause during this crucial time. They stress that these collective movements aim to promote economic fairness and inclusive development for the benefit of all.
Okay, so far it's peaceful ase. Aru Wokhate amakan sob business unit meeting loigina tade bara unanimously decide kurise ki sob voluntarily business shutdown to koribo koigina sob phal jase tiki jase.
So apni han itu lo bode olop koi dibo parbo kiman tak jabo aru apni han la hisab to apni han la demands itu na pungchijul noisilo comment ba reply na dia tak apni han total shutdown jabole indefinite ban ko ase to itu aru continue korona kina ase.
Definitely till our demands are met. Yeah.
Okay, then aman President Nltv huni paise to yede bhi advisors kan secretaries kan bhi ase to advisor actually Nltv hota hoti guri sabo. So since you are the advisor of the Wokha District Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to itula opode olop highlight ko do barwa itula charta opode mamla chala opode.
All of us are aware. This is not just a new issue. The issue has been put across for the past so many years. So, issue to lagai no district talan no. Univocal ase. And we are also in consonant with the rest of the districts, 9 districts, who has been deprived the post of the nominee. We are just trying to appeal and make the government understand. We are not against the government. We are trying to make them understand our problem and our grievances, that we be a part of the functioning of the Wokha Town Council. And yes, of course, like our president has said, this ban will go on indefinite, and maybe in the in the process of time, of course, we will be reviewing the ban also, the system of the ban, so that consumers as well as the publics are not affected also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, to Amahan Advisor Action Review. And then now there is one question, because since the Wuka Town Council has also put up one notice yesterday regarding about the ongoing agitation. Now they have already stated that they don't support the decision, and then they don't cooperate this decision, the ban. So now itulah obode across the table eco discussion Aishina Hanai do Wuka Town Council.
Itu dulu itu reason based known to them. We are
The 42nd International AIDS Candlelight Memorial was held on May 18 at the IG Stadium in Kohima, under the theme We Remember, We Rise, We Lead. The event, attended by NNP Plus President Lanu M, to honor lives lost to AIDS and raise awareness. Dr. Akwo Sore emphasized the importance of accessible HIV treatment and the resilience of those affected. Since the first HIV case in Nagaland in 1990, the state's HIV prevalence rate stands at 1.37%. The ceremony included candle lighting by the participants from NSA, CS, NNP+, KNP+, and students of Indira Gandhi Sports Academy. We have a short report on this through reporter Grace. Let's have a look.
So as we gathered here in quiet reflection and profound united purpose, we mark one of the most significant and solemn days in global calendar, the International AIDS Candlelight Memorial 2025. Under the deeply meaningful theme, we remember, we rise, and we lead. I will emphasize on this theme this evening. We begin this beautiful evening by remembering. We remember the lives lost. Too many stories cut short. In Nagaland, we remember and across India and around the world, HIV/AIDS have taken from us children with bright futures, parents who held families together, and friends whose laughter once echoed in our homes and communities. Our lovers, our dear ones. Each person we lost was someone's whole world. They were deeply loved. They matter in our lives. They matter a lot in our lives. We remember their sufferings, but more importantly, we remember their resilience. Many of them fought with extraordinary dignity in the face of a disease that for decades was misunderstood and heavily stigmatized. Each life lost is a chapter in our collective memory, a candle whose light, though extinguished far too soon, continue to guide our steps towards a more compassionate and a just future. We light the candles not just in mourning, but in recognition of their strength, their dreams, their stories. Let us carry their memories in our voices, in our actions. Let their stories stir our conscience and fuel our determination. Today, we honor their memories not with sorrow alone, but with renewed determination to never allow their deaths to be in vain. Let every candle we light tonight be more than just a symbol of remembrance, but let it be a torch passed to each of us to carry forward. The second part of the theme tonight, we rise with those still living with HIV, individuals whose courage, endurance, and humanity remind us that HIV is not a death sentence, but a journey that demands support, dignity, and hope. To those facing stigma and discrimination, we say you are not alone. To those silently battling, we say we see you, we stand with you. To those breaking barriers, we say you inspire us. To every person living with HIV, I say this: your life is not defined by your diagnosis. You are valiant, you are strong, you are precious. This evening, we are here together in strong solidarity to remind each other that we will navigate the journey together. You are not alone. Across Nagaland, many individuals are not only surviving, but thriving. They are rising above stigma, discrimination, and social isolation. This indicates that we are moving forward. We are winning. So let us not give up. We still have hope. We rise with the families who support them. We rise with everyone who works hand in hand with those affected. We rise with the students who educate their peers, and the churches and the NGOs, community leaders who advocate.
Viewers, will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Nltv English Primetime. The inauguration Mass of Pope Leo XIV was held at the Vatican, attended by dignitaries from around the world, including Honorable Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Sri Harivansh Narayan Singh. The ceremony symbolized a message of peace, humanity, and humility and global solidarity. Representing India at this historic gathering was a privilege, and prayers were offered for the Pope's papacy to usher in a new era of compassion, dialogue, and unity among all people and nations. The Eastern Naga Gao Buras ENPO-GBS Union, which represents Gao Buras from 6 districts, Twinsang, Mon, Longleng, Kifuri, Noklak, and Shemetor, along with the 8 tribes of Eastern Nagaland, is calling for immediate action to bring about peace in the region. The union has strongly urged both the Government of India and the NSCNK faction to sign a formal ceasefire agreement. The Eastern Naga GBS well-being of the people. They are calling for an end to the violence and urging all parties involved to prioritize unity and reconciliation. The union insists that a ceasefire is an essential step towards achieving a peaceful and honorable political solution for the Naga people. The leadership of the Gao Buras believe that this moment can serve as a turning point for peace and dialogue in the region. The Zuneboto Chamber of Commerce and Industry (ZCCI), in coordination with the Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industry (CNCCI), has declared an indefinite voluntary shutdown of businesses in Zuneboto district. The shutdown is a mark of protest expressing the district's displeasure with the government's handling of certain issues. Specifically, the nomination of District Chamber of Commerce and Industry representatives to urban local bodies. Essential services like banking establishments, educational institutions, government offices, and medical facilities are exempted from the shutdown. This decision is a part of a larger movement involving multiple districts in Nagaland, with the CNCCI emphasizing the need for unity and cooperation for stakeholders to address their grievances. The Directorate of Information and Public Relations (DIPR) emerged champions from the open penalty shootout tournament organized by the Kohima Baptist Kroto at IG Stadium, Kohima. On May 17, 2025, DIPR secured the title by defeating Rabi SZVKK 4-3 in the final match. The champions received a cash prize of Rs 30,000, while the runners-up took home Rs 20,000. Tobu Brothers NU claimed third place with a prize of Rs 10,000, and Kola Brothers secured fourth place with Rs 5,000. Additionally, Sukhjemwati Longkumer was awarded Best Goalkeeper of the tournament, receiving Rs 3,000 for his outstanding performance. The Wokha District Chamber of Commerce and Industry (WDCC&I) peacefully observed a total shutdown of business establishments in Wokha District, Nagaland, in line with the Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industries (CNCCI) demand for representation in urban local bodies. WDCC&I President Wongkha S. Murray stated that the shutdown will continue until the government addresses their demands, which include fair representation in the Wokha Town Council. The shutdown is part of a larger movement involving 9 districts, including Dimapur, Chumukitima, Newland, Peren, Zuneboto, Pek, Sumenyu, and Meluri, all seeking equal representation in urban local bodies.
Okay, so far, it's peaceful. And we have some business unit meeting unanimously decide सब voluntarily business shutdown to report for ina ida to le to सब फाल जा से ठीक ही जा से
तो आपने हाल इटू ला ओबोर्डे অলপ কৈ দিব পারব কিমান তাক যাব আৰু আপনি হালা হিসাবে তো আপনি হালা ডিমান্ডস ইটু না পুংচিছিল নইছিল কমেন্ট বা রিপ্লাই না দিয়া তাক আপনি হান টোটাল শাটডাউন যাবলে ইনডিফিনিট বান কো আছে তো ইটু আৰু কন্টিনিউ কৰিব না কিনা আছে
definitely till our demands are met. Yeah.
Okay, then aman President Lodevi huni paise to yedebi advisors kan secretaries kan bi ase to advisor actually Lodevi hota hoti guri sabo. So since you are the advisor of the Wokha District Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to itula opode olop highlight ko do barbo itula charter opode mamla chala opode.
All of us are aware. This is not just a new issue. The issue has been put across for the past so many years. So, itu issue tu lagai no district talan no. Itu univocal ase. And we are also in consonant with the rest of the districts, 9 districts, who has been deprived the course of the Momni. We are just trying to appeal and make the government understand. We are not against the government. We are trying to make them understand our problem and our grievances, that we be a part of the functioning of the Wokha Town Council. And yes, of course, like our president has said, this ban will go on indefinite, and maybe in the in the process of time, of course, we will be reviewing the ban also, the system of the ban, so that consumers as well as the publics are not affected also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. To Amahan advisor action review huni paise.
A comprehensive health camp was held at the Community Health Centre CHC in Medziphema on May 17 under the Government of India's Ayushman Bharat scheme. The camp provided specialized healthcare services to 95 beneficiaries including neurology, orthopedics, chest medicine, general surgery, oral cancer screening, and non-communicable diseases screening. A team of doctor and medical staff from various hospitals and institutions participated in the event, offering medical care and services to the local community. Former All Assam Students Union AASU General Secretary Sankor Jyoti Barua was arrested by Dibrugarh police on May 19 in connection with a violent altercation at a petrol pump in Duliajan. Barua was initially detained on Sunday night and brought to Dibrugarh Sadar police station for questioning. He was formally arrested after preliminary inquiries and booked under two cases, 89-2025 and 90-2025, with charges including rioting, assault, and obstructing public servants. The incident involved a confrontation between three groups of around 20 individuals, resulting in injuries to 4 petrol pump employees. Barua claimed that he visited the petrol pump to mediate and de-escalate the situation, denying involvement in violence, which is supported by a social media video showing him trying to calm the parties involved. The police are continuing their investigation to identify others involved. Senior Congress leader and Member of Parliament Rakibul Hussain has sparked a political controversy with his sharp remarks against Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and the ruling BJP government. During a visit to Doboka, Hussain reported to media queries about alleged irregularities during his tenure as tourism minister, criticizing Sharma's recent comments on Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi's visit to Pakistan. Hussain claimed the BJP has internally decided to replace Sharma by September, questioning why they wouldn't remove him immediately if they knew the truth. He also criticized the state's financial management, stating, "Even a robot can run a government on loans. You don't need an elected government for that." Hussain further asserted that even if Sharma retains his post, the public will oust him by February. Viewers, will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Primetime. In support of the Indian soldiers, a large crowd gathered in Kokrajhar town of Assam on Monday for a Tiranga Yatra. The crowd showed support aligning with the Operation Sindoor, a recent military action that was held against Pakistani terrorists. The event is said to have organized by the Kokrajhar District Conscious Forum, which began at the Kokrajhar Government Higher Secondary and Multi-Purpose Playground and concluded at Greenfield, covering the town's central JD Road. Many citizens turned out in large numbers, waving the national flag and chanting slogans in support of the armed forces. Meanwhile, the key attendees included BTC Executive Member Arup Kumar De, MCLA Rajiv Kumar Brahma, Kokrajhar District BJP President Gosai Basumatari, and Vice President and Social Worker Tunia Malu. Civic groups and local residents also joined hands to support this initiative. A mock drill was conducted at Eklavya Model Residential School, Tamenglong, under Operation Abhyas to strengthen emergency preparedness and coordination between civil and security agencies. The drill was jointly organized by the District Administration and Assam Rifles. While the exercise included simulations of armed raids, evacuations, blackout protocols, and search and rescue operations, students and staff were trained in air raid response, first aid, firefighting, and evacuation procedures. Meanwhile, a makeshift field hospital demonstrated emergency medical and casualty management. Emphasizing was laid on interagency coordination and community involvement. Notably, Assam Rifles reiterated their commitment to civil support and disaster readiness through such initiatives. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma has stressed the need for lasting peace, cooperation and open dialogue to ensure long-term harmony and development along the Assam-Nagaland border. On Saturday, May 17, 2025, he chaired a high-level meeting in Guwahati to review the situation along the 512.1 km long interstate boundary. Details of the meeting were later shared by the Chief Minister's Office of Social Media. Sharma stated that Assam remains firmly committed to preserving its historical and cultural ties with Nagaland, while working towards a framework of economic collaboration and peaceful coexistence. The Assam-Nagaland border has been a point of conflict since Nagaland's formation in 1963. The issue is currently pending before the Supreme Court of India. According to data presented in the Assam Assembly, Nagaland has allegedly encroached on 59,490.21 hectares of land, said to be the largest area of claimed illegal occupation by the neighboring state. The Assam Rifles organized a day with company commander at Aibol Jupi village in Chandel district, Manipur on May 18, 2025, with 113 villagers participating. The event aimed to promote community engagement through sports, education and development. Activities included a volleyball match between Aibol Jupi and Assam Rifles, with the village youth emerging victorious, a career guidance session for local youth and a drawing competition for children. A tree plantation drive was also conducted to promote environmental sustainability. The event concluded with refreshments in reinforcing camaraderie and hospitality between the security forces and local communities. Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera, AVSM, SM, Director General of Assam Rifles, and Maj Gen Manish Kumar, SM, Inspector General of Assam Rifles North, visited Cheshmama Garrison on May 18 to bid farewell to the third batch of NIDO students 2024 to 2025. The batch consisted of 105 students from Chiswama and Gaspani who participated in the program that featured cultural displays and motivational interactions. With a 100% success rate in previous batches, the event highlighted Assam Rifles' commitment to youth development and education in the region. A shocking incident took place in Sepahijala district, Tripura, where the convoy of Union Minister Rajiv Ranjan Singh and Professor S.P. Singh Baghel was involved in a road accident. The minister had attended a fisheries department function in Bamutia, West Tripura, and were heading to the Mata Tripureshwari temple in Udaipur, Gomati district, when a Wagner vehicle collided with their convoy vehicle with Chairman Manufkir Darga. The driver of the Wagner vehicle, Rajkumar Saha, then reportedly took the driver of the convoy's car, Ankit Shil, to Harishnagar Tea Garden, assaulted him and stole his gold chain and money. Ankit Shil later filed a case at Vishalgarh police station, leading to the arrest of Rajkumar Saha. The police have indicated that other robbers from nearby areas are also involved. This incident has caused embarrassment for the Tripura Sepahijala district police. The Teliamura police station in Khowai district, Tripura, intervened in a situation where local villagers had detained several temporary workers from a company involved in electrical line work. The workers, mostly claiming to be from West Bengal, were taken to the police station for questioning and verification of their identity cards. This incident follows a recent notification by the Tripura police requiring unknown or foreign workers to register with the nearest police station, providing proof of Indian citizenship. With around 70 to 80 unknown temporary workers living in the area, local villagers have raised concerns, prompting the police to investigate the matter further to determine the workers' identities and legitimacy of their presence. The crowd of Udaipur Mata Bari area of Gomati district of Tripura caught a drug dealer red-handed along with drug paraphernalia on May 19. The crowd took matters in their hand, and as they no longer trust the police, they caught the drug dealer and shaved his nose and head. This was done in order to show aggression, as the section of the youth of Tripura is drowning in addiction, and the administration is only counting files complaints after complaints against drug traffickers that are being filed at the police station instead of taking any actions against drug traffickers. Therefore, people have been forced to take into law into their own hands. The Manipur Police Commando's anti-extortion unit has arrested Tonjam Arjun Singh, a 40-year-old suspected member of the proscribed outfit People's Revolutionary Party of Kanglipap Progressive Pripak PRO Singh, also known as Arangba, was apprehended from a hideout at Mayang Impal Bazaar on Sunday. According to police, Singh has been involved in extortion activities in the valley area for several months. During the operation, authorities recovered a mobile phone and incriminating documents from his possession. The accused has seized items have been handed over to the Mayang Impal police station for further investigation and legal proceedings. Mizoram has secured a place in the quarter-finals of the Swami Vivekananda's Men's U20 National Football Championship after a dominant 11-1 win over Tripura. The victory puts Mizoram at the top of Group D with 9 points from 3 matches, making their spot in the last 8 inaccessible. Mesak Langring Neta and Pisir Pazalwana from scored 4 goals each, while Michael Lal Biak Sangha added 2 and Murthan Maiwa contributed 1. Tripura's only goal came from Sukha Dayal Jamatia in other Group D action. Jharkhand edged out Himachal Pradesh 2-1, with Sandra Mohan Soy and Daksh Kumar Mali scoring from Jharkhand and Aryan Thakur scoring for Himachal Pradesh. The CPIM office of Nalchar area of Sepahijala district, Tripura was robbed late at night, with thieves stealing furniture, computers and door locks. The incident marks the 18th or 19th time the party office has been vandalized or attacked. CPIM leaders and workers alleged that despite launching a public relation program in the area 6 months ago and repairing the party office, the incident still occurred. In response, the Communist Party of India Marxist Sonamura Sub-District Committee and Nalchar Regional Committee organized a protest procession with red flags at Nalchar Bazaar, which passed through the Sonamura Agartala Road and ended in front of the CPIM Nalchar office. Former MLA Tapan Das and other party workers participated in the protest. RTI activist Napoleon Maupniang has requested a high-level investigation into alleged final mismanagement in the Lakadong Turmeric project, implemented by the Meghalaya Basin Development Authority (MBDA). Maupniang complaint addressed to President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlights serious irregularities, including the use of Rs 13.6 crore for infrastructure development with the tendering of specification. He questioned MBDA's claims of engaging 1,000 farmers, citing a lack of land records, training logs or subsidy evidence. Maupniang's demand immediate suspension of officials, appointment of a Lokyokta, a social audit and public access to project documents. He criticizes MBDA's lack of transparency and ecological negligence, warning that such practices risk the state's future. The activist allegations include Prasanjit Roy, a prominent businessman and fertilizer trader from Teliamura in Tripura's Khohai district, has been arrested by the Assam police in a drug trafficking case. Roy, who was also the secretary of the Saptasindhu Dos Diganta Club, was taken into custody under Section 22C 2529 of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances (NDPS) Act. According to reports, Roy's sudden rise of the wealth and influence had sparked rumors about his involvement in illicit activities. But his powerful position and lack of evidence has kept allegations at bay. The police investigation is ongoing and authorities are expected to probe Roy's assets and connections. The arrest has sent shockwaves through the community, highlighting concerns over criminal networks and the need for further investigation into Roy's dealings. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has launched a scathing attack on External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, accusing him of being evasive about the number of Indian aircraft lost during Operation Sindoor, due to allegedly informing Pakistan about the military action. Gandhi cautioned Jaishankar's silence on the matter, calling it damning, and demanded answer on who authorized the decision to inform Pakistan. They also accused the government of committing a crime by sharing information with Pakistan, which he believes led to the losses of the Indian Air Force. The Ministry of External Affairs has pushed back against Gandhi's claims, describing them as utter misrepresentation of Jaishankar's statements. The Nltv police station in Tripura has successfully intercepted a large-scale smuggling operation, seizing 25 tons of illegal fireworks worth approximately Rs 2 lakh. The police stopped a Bolero pickup vehicle with the number TR0L L1538 on the bypass road adjacent to the Nltv police station and arrested the driver, who was allegedly involved in smuggling the contraband to Bangladesh via Bisalgarh in Sepahijala district. The driver couldn't produce valid documents for the fireworks, leading to their confiscation. The incident highlights the ongoing issue of smuggling in the region, with previous cases including the seizure of fireworks worth Rs 5 lakh in Karaimura Bazar and Rs 40,000 in Maharajganj Bazar. The police have registered a case and initiated an investigation to unravel the smuggling network. The construction of a dam by Bangladesh near the Muhuri River in South Tripura has raised concerns about potential flooding in the region. Over 500 families in Sukanta Nagar, Netaji Subhash Chandra Nagar and Ishan Chandra Nagar Gram Panchayats are at risk due to the dam's alleged violation of the India-Bangladesh border agreement. The dam, built less than 50 years from the border pillar in some areas and even closer in others, has blocked natural drainage channels, causing waterlogging and flooding of agricultural lands. This development has sparked protests from local residents who claim that the dam's construction disregards international norms, requiring a 150-yard buffer zone from the border. The Indian government and local authorities have been alerted to the issue, with investigation underway to address the situation. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear a plea from Ashoka University's Political Science Department head, Ali Khan Mohammad, challenging his arrest from social media posts related to Operation Sindoor. A bench comprising Chief Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Augustine George Massey will hear the plea on either Tuesday or on Wednesday. Mohammad was arrested on Sunday after two FIRs were lodged against him, with charges including endangering sovereignty and integrity. The Haryana State Commission for Women has sent notice to Mohammad questioning his remarks, which he claimed were misunderstood and an exercise of his fundamental right to freedom of speech. The professor's arrest has sparked controversy, with some political leaders and academics condemning the action. The Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati in a recent statement highlighted that its researchers had developed a highly responsive fluorescent sensor to detect cyanide in water and human cells. This detection can be done using only a UV light source. It is to be noted that sensor changes color and emits bright fluorescence in the presence of cyanide. Reportedly, cyanide is a highly toxic compound widely used in industrial processes, and improper disposal of cyanide often leads to its release into the environment, contaminating soil and water sources, and consumption of this contaminated water can disrupt oxygen supply in the human body. Therefore, the statement stated that there is a need to develop sensors that can detect even trace amounts of cyanide in various materials. This is all for Nltv English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.